Jesus, what have you been up to?
So, what are you scheming up this time?
Well, we've got this idea. You might have heard there's coin coming to the Talmberg quarry to pay the workers their overdue wages.
I haven't heard anything about it.
They owe them for a quarter of a year. There's a lot of quarrymen in that quarry.
But it's bound to be well guarded, isn't it?
Maybe not, if we time it right.
And why aren't we talking about it with Andrew?
Andrew hasn't got the balls for it. He sent us to hell.
He did? How come?
I don't know. He just said he won't do it.
Andrew's not interested. Is it that dangerous? Look, if I'm going to do this, I want to know everything.
It's close to Talmberg, so if we mess something up, we could have problems. But what a pile of silver.
Those people work for Sigismund?
Yeah, for Sigismund.
And are you quite sure?
No, actually, they're not Sigismund's people.
And you think it's all right? Is that what we are now? Common thieves?
What do you want me to tell you? Take a good fucking look at us. You're all right, but we're up to our necks in shit.
But a thing like this?
Do you think we're any better off now than we were in Satsal on our last legs of the tavern?
No, I suppose not.
So you understand? Ever since Skelet, everything's been going to hell. Why should we have to pay the price for that? To hell with the fucking quarrymen! Alright, I suppose.
Hey, I've got this thing going in Pribyslavitz, and there's plenty of problems, and, well, I could use a helping hand.
Sorry, Henry, old pal, but I'm up to my ears in my own problems. Maybe another time, when things get settled.
I was wondering, did we all get equal shares?
No, you got less, but still plenty.
Well, all right then. I want more money for that ring.
And why's that?
Because we're really good mates.
Nice try.
About that job. And why aren't we talking about...
Andrew hasn't got the balls for it. He sent us to hell.
Fuck it. I'm in.
Wonderful. But before we get to work, we have to find out more. We are gonna go and take a sly look at that quarry. Meanwhile, you go to Talmberg and find out when they're bringing the coin. Try to find out who's gonna be guarding it. Even better, if you could make it so there's as few guards as possible, well, you know, I wouldn't be upset at all. Take care.
Greetings.
Wouldn't you like a change? We're rebuilding Pribyslavitz, and I could use you in the new tavern.
Are you mad? I got the best in the province, and no one to tell me what to do. Why on earth would I change that?
Isn't there any way you could be persuaded?
Not a chance. Find someone else. Take care.
Have you heard the latest?
One or two things.
That wily fox has given you the runaround, eh? Always one step ahead.
That sounds like admiration.
You've got to admit, he's pulled off a neat trick. To steal a castle from under someone's nose like that. That takes some doing. I'll be glad to have him as my brother in arms. But I don't want him for a lord.
You're not an easy man to figure out sometimes.
No, I'm as simple as they come. All I care about is profit. And it doesn't matter how you get it.
Matthew told me about his plan.
That bollocks with the quarry? What the hell is he thinking?
You didn't like the sound of it?
No, it's too big and too much in plain sight. If the slightest thing went wrong, it'd all be fucked. And me and you too, mind, if we had anything to do with it.
But it's the money owed to the quarrymen for a full quarter year's work. Isn't it worth it?
No, it ain't worth the risk. Why take that chance? For the love of God.
Matthew feels like he has no other way to make money.
It's not my fault Matthew's useless. That's his problem.
So what do you propose? Matthew and Fritz have made their minds up.
You need to tell the commander of the Talmberg garrison that a robbery is in the making. Have him send his best men. When those two fools see how many soldiers there are, with any luck, they'll give up on the idea.
But what if they still decide to go for it?
Aye? Well, then they'll be in for a very tough time of it.
They're my old mates. You're asking too much of me.
I know. But look at what they're trying to do, for Christ's sake. Those quarrymen are honest folk who never did nothing to no one.
I'd like to learn to fight better with an axe.
Certainly.
I'm interested...
Wouldn't you rather learn the bait?
Well,
Good luck.
Jesus, what have you been up to?
Andrew wants to betray you.
What?
He wanted me to go to Talmberg and tell Captain Robard about the robbery.
That horseman wants to get us killed? I'll cut him in two.
Now hold your horses. That'll get you nowhere. Use your head, damn it.
That swine! That fucking swine!
What if we lay the blame on him?
What have you got in mind?
They have to carry the money in a sack, don't they? What if I took the empty sack and hid it in Andrew's tavern? And then, instead of snitching on you like he wants, I tell Captain Robard he was behind it.
Fuck hell! That's devious! That's ingenious! That bastard would end up hanging by his own rope.
Then it's a deal. Once we get the money, I'll hide the sack somewhere here in the inn. How am I actually supposed to do it?
Do what?
How am I supposed to find out when they're bringing the coin in?
You're pretty well known around these parts, aren't you? You'll find a way.
You hinted there could be a way to make sure as few guards as possible get sent to escort the money.
Maybe. Ask Fritz about it. He's good at making trouble.
Couldn't we steal it right in Talmberg? Or somewhere along the way to the quarry?
If you want to get yourself killed, do it alone.
True. Do you know anything about the quarry?
A little bit. We'll check it out. We'll have to do it quickly. We'll make sure there aren't so many guards.
And can't we bribe them?
Maybe. But it might be a risk with some of them. They might blab.
Well, maybe we'll get lucky and they'll be dealing with other problems in the region. Agreed then.
Very well. We'll go and pay the quarry a visit. Take care.
Hey, how'd you get so fucked up?
I need a helping hand.
Bailiff, eh? Well, your worship, I'd love to help. Only I've got my own problems to deal with.
So how do I make sure they cut down the number of guards when they transport the money?
Easy. Make it right, Wookers.
Ruckers.
Wookers. Hubbub. Bedlam. I mean, just give someone around Talmberg a punch in the mouth, start a brawl, or steal something valuable.
And that'll help.
Of course. The townsfolk will be furious. They'll start clamouring for more guards in the town. Take my word for it. 9 times out of 10, punching someone in the gob is the best solution. Well, most guards, especially the ones in charge, are lazy fuckers. If you could figure out a way to get rid of their horses, I'd bet at least a few of them won't go anywhere. What a pleasure. I'm sure there's some other tricks you could try, but that's all I can think of.
I want to get...
Certainly.
I'd like to...
All right, but it'll cost...
Isn't that quite... Are we agreed?
Come now. Agreed. Hey,
I want to get back...
certainly.
I want to achieve...
You can't become a master overnight.
Well,
God be with you.
Jesus, what are you...
how am I actually...
Do what?
Agreed then.
Very well. Good luck then.
I hope I can be of help to you, Knight.
God be with you.
Can we trade?
If you've got... May the Lord watch over you.
Damn it all. What am I going to do now?
I'm honored that a knight such as you...
You look like you swallowed a wasp, Master Groom. What's going on?
I should think so. I have 3 horses with a fucking colic.
Well, that's not such a tragedy. You need to keep the horses warm and rub them down with straw, especially the belly and flanks. That'll help settle the stomach. Give them clean water, change the straw often, and leave them enough room to roll around if they want to. And walk them round now and again, but let them go at their own pace. Don't push them. Keep that up for a week, and they'll be good as gold.
My word. I've been handling horses for years, but I never heard about rubbing them with straw for colic. Thanks for the help. I'm known in all the stables around here, and I'll be telling them about you, too. The thing is, Sir Robard wants 4 horses for the train to the quarry, and they won't be fit by then. Certainly not this one here.
The quarry? What's going on there?
I don't know, but a guarded train like that, they must be carrying something valuable.
When do they need the horses?
In 3 days. They want to leave in the morning to arrive by noon.
What about some help from someone else?
You mean from that old hag who lives in the woods? I'm not so foolish as to believe in spells.
It's not about spells. She can try to make a herbal concoction. I know something about herbs, and I'll make sure she doesn't put anything in it that would be bad for the horses.
All right, then. Let's see what the old hag comes up with. See you later.
How are you?
I'm carrying a message from Sir Radzik. He's asking about the patrols in the next few days around Skalitz.
What? Why?
All I know is, there's word that another enemy supply train is being sent into the region.
I see. That's a nuisance. I need a watch company elsewhere.
Where? Has there been more trouble?
No, it's just that Sir Divish is going to send payment to the quarrymen.
An entire company? Are you expecting a robbery? Isn't protection against the humans more important?
Well, maybe they can manage with a few less men.
I have some trophies.
Show me. Good work. That's the way to...
God save.
You wouldn't happen to know a remedy for horse colic?
Of course. Who do you need it for?
The groom at Talmberg is having problems.
That wretch? I won't move a finger for him. I'd rather poison those horses of his.
Since you mentioned poison, is there something you know of that would make horses really sick for a while? Nothing that might kill them, just make them useless for a few days and give the groom nightmares.
Ha! I'd never take you for the type. Of course there's something. Normal poison will do. But they have to be dosed gradually.
Thanks.
God bless. God bless.
I'd like to discuss the prop.
Well,
That's not... See now?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
God save...
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
I have something for your horses.
Really?
Give them this. It will definitely help.
I hope it ain't from that hag in the forest. Ah, well, what the hell. Thanks, Henry. Here's something for your efforts. Take care.
Yeah.
Bollocks!
You've been making trouble and beating people up. We don't put up with that around here. You should have thought twice about what you're doing.
Never.
That will land you a fat fine.
Mother of God.
Damn it. Here's your coin
Well,
then.
never.
You've purged yourself before the law, but I'll be keeping an eye on you. You can be sure of that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
How are you, Henry?
Jesus, what have you been up to?
So, I'm here.
Good. Do you know when they'll come?
I know. Tomorrow at noon.
And do you know how many of them there'll be?
I'm not sure exactly, but I made sure there'll be less than there was supposed to be.
Good work. So you think there's no point in finding out more?
I'll see. Either way, be ready. How am I actually supposed to do it?
Do what?
Agreed then.
Very well.
Did you two find out anything?
Nothing much here, but that doesn't mean we were idle while you were strolling around, Tom.
I'm the one who has to shift his arse to find answers.
As if the money wasn't worth it for you. Their chief is strict as hell. I don't reckon he'll reduce their shifts, even if the money does come. If the money does really come at noon, he'll store it somewhere and let the guards from Talmberg protect it. It'll probably be in that hut on the edge of the quarry. I don't reckon all the guards from Talmberg will want to stand around there all day. If we get lucky, some of them will bugger off after a while.
Aye. Seems likely.
We have to be patient. No shenanigans, even if we have the silver in our reach. Don't let your guard down. And then, we either charge them, or try to do it by stealth.
All right. Now we'll just have to wait until they arrive.
You gonna wait with us?
Aye, that's probably best.
See you later.
Good day, Henry.
Jesus, what? Goodbye.
Watch out! There he is!
Entertainment. Great. Quit.
Watch out! I see an enemy! I see him! There! See him? There's the cunt! Look out! There's one of those bastards! Oh my God! Watch out, people! There's some bandits here! Oh no, man, watch out!
To me.
God be with you.
I know who's behind the robbery.
What? Who the fuck is it?
Andrew, the innkeeper at the inn in the glade, along with Fritz and Matthew. They keep company with him.
Them! The bastards! How do you know? Do you have any proof?
I overheard something in the alehouse. The money is sure to be locked up somewhere there.
If what you say is true, there'll be hell to pay. I'll tell you that.
So many plots and intrigues, and nothing remains but dead bodies.
I'm glad to see you.
I know who's behind the...
What? Who the fuck is it?
Andrew, the keeper at the inn in the glade.
Him? How do you know? Do you have any proof?
I overheard something in the alehouse. The money is sure to be locked up somewhere there.
If what you say is true, there'll be hell to pay. I'll tell you that.
So many plots and intrigues, and nothing remains but dead bodies.
You were right.
About that quarry? How did it turn out?
We searched every corner of the inn and found something in the cellar. The sacks that were used to carry the quarrymen's wages. One beer.
Certainly. I'll fetch it right away. What do you want from me now? Good luck, then.